time. How y'all been? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Let me look at my other phone and see. I gotta see if I'm doing this right. I'm trying to be live on both platforms. If not, I'll just get off of this one because I really just want to be live on YouTube. Let's see. YouTube. Am I live? Am I live? Hey, hey, Glow Goddess. Peace and love to the room. Thank you for your peace. Thank you for your love. Amazing. Okay. I don't look like I'm live. Wait. Let me see. Am I live? Where's my channel at? Your channel. Okay. I don't see it. Why don't I see myself over there? Why don't I see myself? I don't want to change my photo. How y'all feeling today? Give me 1 second. Sorry about the delay. I normally get started. Oh, I see somebody. Hey, somebody's there. Hey, on YouTube, the person that's there. Can you hear me? I must be live because there are somebody up in there. People coming in there. I must be live then. For those of you who do not know, I have not been coming live on this particular platform because there's certain words that I say triggers, a response on TikTok. But the link is in my bio. For those of you who do not know, I have a YouTube channel. And when you click on the link in my bio, that's pretty much clicking on my picture at the top of the screen. That's what TikTok calls a bio. If you go there, you'll see my YouTube link. It's a black triangle at the top of the screen. I'm going to show you right quick. This here is a bio. After you click on my picture up here, you'll see this black triangle right there. That black triangle right there will lead you to my YouTube channel or page. I'm live on YouTube right now. There we go. Hey, Reed. Hello, Goddess. Good to see you. Hello, my beautiful sister. Hey, Sandra. People are there now, and that's really my main page, and I'm going to be on here for a little while, just letting you all know that I'm there now. For those of you that support me and would like the information. I didn't go live yesterday, and I had people emailing me while I was doing some work and stuff on the house. Hey, I am Kiara. Thank you for passing through, babe. I appreciate you. I was doing some work on oh, well, not me, but work was getting done on the house. And I didn't go live yesterday. And people was emailing me. I really appreciate y'all. Man, y'all be coming through, huh? That's so beautiful to know that, that when you're walking in your purpose and your passion, that people really, really are inspired and really look forward to hearing your voice. That's a beautiful place to be. Yep, I was looking for you yesterday. You too, Demetria. Thank you so much. So how y'all feeling? How y'all health going? Hey. Oh, thank you for the heart. That is so beautiful. Hey, Miss Being Soul. Hey, Linda. Butterfly. Y'all are supporting me on my YouTube channel, right? The link is in my bio. There's a black triangle on my YouTube channel for you to click on to go to my YouTube channel. I need you all there. I'm not going to be live here on TikTok every day. I'm not doing that. I'm going where the energy is flowing at, right? I tried to join you on Patreon but couldn't find you. On Patreon, my link is gonna be in every description on my YouTube and on my website. The direct link is gonna be underneath Goddess Just Be Healthy. That's my name on Patreon. That's my name on Patreon, and those are going to be really in-depth, detailed videos there. Some things that I'm not going to even be leaving on YouTube channel. Because you get to a point in your journey where you really don't want to be amongst the people that message ain't for you. Just really kind of want to be with your tribe, and so basically that's where I'm leading to. So today we're talking about health and wellness. Let me turn on this air conditioner right quick. I just realized that it's on 77. Wait a second. All right, I'll come. I have put it on 77 for this time of the day because it be hot. We in the desert. It be hot in the zona. It be hot. So we want to have the air conditioning working so too darn hard. Anyway, Let's talk about it. Y'all have any questions before I begin? Any who's here today? Do we have some O's up in here? Blood type? Who's here? Let's find out who's here. I know they're here. I know the O's here. There's some O's in this house. There's some O's in this house. Cause you're always here. Look at that. I'm here. Look, I'm mocking you. I'm here, Mel. Mel said, I'm here. For those of you that are new to my page on either one, I teach people, I inspire people rather, how to heal their body, how to take control of their life in the areas of mind, body, and soul. And if you don't know that your blood is really, really important, I teach about eating for your blood type. Why is this important? Because your food that you're eating and your blood type is creating a chemical reaction. Your doctor probably don't tell you nothing about this here, but that's leading to the inflammation. That's leading to the acids in your body. That's leading to every dang dis-ease and disharmony you might find. That's leading to your stress. That's leading to your gout. That's leading to your leaky gut. That's leading to your alopecia. All of these sickness and diseases and skin issues and things, all of that could be reversed. And that's what I come to teach you. If you don't know your blood type, let's start on Amazon. Let's go to Amazon and order your Eldon, Eldon, at-home kit. It's a little kit that comes in like a little envelope packet with a card inside of it, with a needle to prick your ring finger, with a chart to let you know what blood type you are. You prick your finger, 3 minutes later you know your blood type. Or you could ask your doctor if they're going to give you that information for free. If they're going to take a couple of vials of blood from you just for that and charge you, you might as well go to Amazon because it's really inexpensive there. It's only maybe about $7 to $8. Oh my God, I gotta tell y'all this. I got a testimony. Y'all. Okay, I got a testimony. You know, we be having church, so it be offering time. Look like y'all done gave offering. Y'all done got me already up to 1,000. I appreciate the offering, but it's testimony time. Cause I didn't even post this video yet. It's in my drafts. The other day, I think it was the day before yesterday. My mom. Now you gotta know. If you know me, you gotta know a little bit of my business now. Even though I'm an introvert, I'll share this much with you. My mom is a minister, like, right? My family, we all come from New Orleans, Louisiana. We all into the soul food, yada, yada, yada. I was the one that stuck out. You know, I was the one that jumped out of religion early, went to spirituality, jumped out of eating, you know, all this New Orleans so-called soul food. And everybody called me Miss Rie in the family. I'm the little, you know, the little holistic little doctor. When she come, y'all put your plate up because here go Nurse Rie coming up in the room. You know, I took it like a soldier, you hear? But guess what? Okay, I'm gonna read the comments. I see somebody doing the cleanse. But guess what happened? My mom called me the day before yesterday. She was like, I did it. I got everybody in alignment now. Everybody know their blood type. And they downloading the meal plan from you and everything. Isn't that good? And I was sitting there and I was like, man. It really brought tears to my eyes, y'all, because now everybody in my family, well, most of my family is still out there. I'm in Arizona, but a lot of my family that was out there, they out there now in New Orleans eating for their blood type. And when she told it to me, I was like, really? Because mind you, if you pay attention to my words and stuff that I say, I tell y'all sometimes, I say this many times, I was like, there's somebody, you know, who's dealing with this diabetes right now. There's somebody dealing with obesity right now. There's somebody, even that what is this called? Ozempic? This Ozempic needle thing that you put in your stomach to lose weight. There's somebody dealing with all of them people, was people that were close to me, that were my family. But at the same time, I was looking at them and I was seeing them like through the eyes of God, seeing them healed and whole already. I didn't care about how they got healed and whole and lost the weight and started eating right for their blood type or whatever. I didn't care how they did it. I didn't care how they was going to get there. I just saw them at their smaller weight, just being happy and thriving and this and that and third, because I teach spirituality and mindfulness, like, right? Baby, when my mama told me that, I was like, really? Really? It just took the air out of my lungs almost. I'm like, really? Because what I do is, you know, for me, when I practice mindfulness, what I like to do is I like to get around the people that's wanting. That's why I come here. I don't really tell nobody in my physical reality, look, you need to do this. You to each his own. You live the life you want to live in the physical reality like you want to. But I love coming to this place. This is why this is so much my passion, because I love being around like-minded people that want this, people that once was like me. And I didn't feel, oh my God, I'm getting emotional. I could feel the tears coming. Okay, I'm gonna run through this. I was getting I was feeling as if, you know, I wasn't being heard. You know how they say in the biblical text, a prophet is not welcome in his own home. You know, just dust the feet off, just dust the dust off of your feet and just go, you know, where you're welcome at, in so many words. And that's what I was doing, you know, living toward that parable, just going where I knew that I was welcome at, because I felt like sometimes I felt like I was being shunned away, and it was the things that I was just telling him that I knew that would help him. I knew it was help him thrive. So I became mute with them. And I came over here, and this is symbolic to being in alignment. This is symbolic to releasing the resistance, y'all. This is an energetic thing. I released the resistance, and I was like, okay, I surrender all. Let me help the people over here in my virtual reality, my reflections in my virtual reality that I know that needed, and that are open with ears. Those that have the ears that want to hear. And when Mama told me that, I was like, and she was like, yeah, so-and-so is doing da-da-da-da. And guess what so-and-so ate today? And they send me pictures and stuff. And and they tell me how they feeling good. And okay, I'm not going to cry on TikTok. Ain't no crying on TikTok. Ain't no crying on YouTube. But my heart is just leaping for joy, man. That's my testimony. Okay, all right, I'm sorry. Okay, let's get to y'all. I was excited, though. That's such a beautiful, beautiful thing. Beautiful thing, man. Y'all have no idea how that just touched my heart. I just wanted to share that with somebody. Beautiful. Your family is receiving your blessing. Yes, Serenity. Yes, yes, yes. And I think it's a beautiful thing. Hi there. Hey, start tapping, folks. Oh, thank you. Today's the last day of my 20-day cleanse. Your detox is amazing. Thank you, Goddess. You are so welcome. I'm so happy for you. Yeah, the doctor don't say nothing, Mel said. Yeah, I've been teaching my mom. Oh, you have? That's beautiful. Each one teach one. And you an A? Oh, wow, that's a drastic difference right there. Hey, Mark, thank you for being here. I don't see the black triangle on your bio. You don't see it? It's there? How you don't see it? Let me show you it again. Right there. Right there. Right there, so you can come on and join my YouTube. Right there, that little black triangle right there. It's there. Press that and come on over here to YouTube. Now let me give my attention to my YouTube ones that jumped over here. I need y'all to jump over here. Let's see. Hello, my beautiful sister. Hey, Sandra. Let's see. Yeah, I tried to join you on. Okay, I read that one already. Yes, I'm here. Okay. Hi, Miss B. I'm here. Oh, okay. Hey, one cool uncle. Hey, Unc. I like that username. So who we said we had O's up in here. O's. What's your issue, O's? Let me ask you questions. O's, what's your issue? So I can pinpoint it and get right to it. What's the issue? What do you have? O's with what? Peptic ulcers? Maybe candida? What do you have? You're low on iron? Because these are your common problems. You have thyroid issues? What do you have, O? What do you have? Let's talk about it. Tell me in the comments so we can get to it. Hey, Bakiba. Thank you for being here, babe. Thank you. Let me know in the comments, what do you have? What is the ailment? What is the ailment? I'm a B. Oh, yeah. That's my B. Blood type O here. What is the ailment? What is the sickness or disease or disharmony? Let me know that. Anemic. Yeah. Yep. Remember, I just called that out. Low in iron. That's pretty much anemic. Yeah, that's your commonality. And so this is why it's so important to eat right for your blood type, because the foods that you're eating create a chemical reaction with your blood. If you go to my website, you'll be able to purchase or download your instant cheat code for your blood type. So once you know your blood type, back to my bio again, my website address is saltoftheearthpub.org, and it's in my bio. Once you get there, at the very top of the screen, most of y'all already have this, but I want to share this for the new people. When you get there, at the very top of the screen, you're going to see 5 bars. 5 bars at the top. That's for my detoxes. That's for my herbal potions, my meal plans, my connection. Even connecting in relationships by blood type is really, really important, because we don't see how other people we don't see other people energy, or the so-called principalities that we're fighting against or warring against, but it's a bloodline. This is our lineage. This is our ancestors. This is how we connect. This is why we have one night stand with a certain person and we get married and love the other person, because we connect through blood by the other person, not so the one that we had the one night stand with. And the reason this is because our blood already have memory. The reason this is because some of people in your simulated environment are lessons, and some of them are out there to help you win based upon bloodline. So this is how you get to, when you get to the website, it looks like this here. This is what I'm talking about. These 5 bars right here. This is a detox. This is your highly beneficial meal plan only based upon blood type. All of this is based upon blood type. This is connecting in blue. That's how you connect with relationships, love, and money in blue by blood type. Then they'll tell you how to connect based up, how to eat right for your blood type based upon having just a beneficial food list and a meal plan. That's the 4th button. And then the 5th one is a meal plan, weight loss cheat codes, at-home herbal potion, everything you need based upon blood type. Once you know your blood type, go here on my website, saltoftheearthpub.org, and download the proper thing that you need. If you just want the list, that's beautiful. Each blood type besides A's have highly beneficial meats. A's are closer to being the vegans now, but everybody else have highly beneficial meats. All blood types have highly beneficial seafoods. Find out what your meat in your seafood is. If not, you are killing yourself with the fork. If not, you are causing that inflammation in your body. Find out what your fruits and vegetables, nuts and seeds and herbs and herbal teas and condiments and sweeteners are for your blood type, and oils for your blood type, so that you're not killing yourself with the fork. Okay? My old mother have markers. Yeah, have the markers of a non. Oh, really? Wow. Wow. Many ailments, skinniness, okay, high blood pressure, thick tacky blood, all of this here, anemic, blood that's not having oxygen being delivered to it. Over here we have high cholesterol, thyroid issues, overweight. Yeah, my daughter is old. She has kidney stones. That's as said. If we put all of them together, I'm just my phone tilting over here. If we put all of them together, here we go. Is he still moving? He's still phone. Okay. If we put all of them together, we said high blood pressure. This is have everything to do with the blood. That's thick tacky blood. Thyroid issues, that's toxicity. That's a definite need for detoxing. But the toxicity is in the blood because the lymphatic system is back up. All of this is going back to the lymphatic system. She has kidney stones. Kidney stones, that's the lymphatic system not filtering. So it's too many acids, and it becomes stones, hardened stones in the kidneys, and they're not releasing. And so every blood type that has issues have highly beneficial herbs to release those issues via the kidneys by opening up the adrenal glands and releasing through the kidneys as you consume certain teas that's on your highly beneficial meal plan. If you consume your water to hydrate your body, as you consume your at-home herbal potion, which is a concoction of your highly beneficial omega-3s that help to alleviate inflammation, soften, put out the acid and the fire that's within. That's really all we do. We open up adrenal glands. The adrenal glands sit right above the kidneys and allow the kidneys to expel. Once we open up the adrenal glands, this is the order: blood, adrenals, kidneys, urine, toilet, right? So if we go and open up the adrenal glands, it's going to filter into the kidneys, and then the kidneys go release it into the urine to go in the toilet. But if we're doing all of this here on the back end, what's happening? Anybody know what's happening to the blood now? Anybody have an idea what's happening to the blood once we release all this stagnation in the lymphatic system? Anybody know this? I want you to understand what's going on. Each one of you, I want you to understand. Let me see. Anybody? I'm starting to detox on Monday and then starting to eat for my blood type. Oh, Rita, I'm so happy for you. Yeah. So yeah, you own it, Serenity. So it's now no longer, it can flow freely. Yeah. It's no longer thick and tacky no more. It's no longer oxygen deprived no more. There goes cholesterol issues getting better. There go high blood pressure being levelized. There go anemia. Oxygen now delivered to the blood. So what we doing here? Why are we sick now? Why are we experiencing disease now? The meal plan is available for you. Your herbal potions are available for you on the website. Everything you need is available for you. The only people that's going to constantly be sick and stagnated with disease and disharmony is the people that's eating the same thing, causing the same information, and they ain't reversing nothing. Because guess what? I cut my fingernails today and they gonna grow back. You know, my skin every day, it sheds. New layer. The lining of my stomach every 3 to 5 days, it sheds. Hair sheds, everything sheds, even eyelashes, everything just shedding. Everything sheds and turn over, and we get a new one after so many days, weeks, months, or up to a year. But why is it that we're still sick year after year after year after year? Because we didn't do nothing different. I want you to understand the basics of health and wellness. Better circulation, flow freely. Yeah, free flowing, right? So we got to understand this here. This is what detox, this is what sustained detox, my highly beneficial detox on my website right here behind me. This is what it does. It clears the body at a cellular level so that oxygen can flow, so that thick, tacky blood can no longer be thick and tacky. It's thinning it out. Cholesterol issues be gone. The things that I'm teaching you about, like hydrochloric acid, how we getting hydrochloric acid. This is almost class time, because I want y'all to know this here. I don't want y'all to always be dependent upon me. This is class time. Y'all been listening to me before. What do we consume daily that helps to increase our hydrochloric acid? If they have an A up in here, A's, you have the least amount of hydrochloric acid inside of your gut. You have the least amount. And so you're more prone to like stomach cancers. You're more prone to like infections in the gut. But how do you, what type of thing, what kind of substance that you consume that you could put in your cup, on your tongue, that you could put in your water, that'll help you create more of this thing called hydrochloric acid? What do you need? What do you need? You're close, but it's something outside of that. What do you need, A? What do you need? No. It's something that helps you with also electrolytes. No, not that one. Not that one. That one also goes in your water, but there's another one. There we go. Celtic salt. This is, I want you to know, a gray Celtic salt. I want you to understand this here, because if you might need this here. Hey, Shanetta, thank you for being here, babe. I want you to understand this. Your gray Celtic sea salt is how you help the gut produce hydrochloric acid. Everybody needs hydrochloric acid. What is its job? Its job is to be the fire within to break down your food. You don't have hydrochloric up in there, you got a whole bunch of mold and yeast and fungus and everything walling out. You got maybe that hot sausage sandwich sitting up in there 3 to 4 days, and when you belch, you still smell it. That's an indicator that, oops, my hydrochloric acid is real low, because I still could taste that hot sausage sandwich. And so that's an easy, simple fix, right? This is all blood types. All blood types need them some gray Celtic salt. And gray Celtic sea salt also has what in it? What I teach you all that gray Celtic sea salt has the highest amount of. Anybody? The thing that they're lacking it when they have cancer. I teach this all the time. I feel like I've been on repeat, but today is class day. Cancer patients lack this here mineral. Gray Celtic salt is high in this mineral. This mineral is needed in every organ in the body to detox. High blood pressure people need this mineral. With magnesium. Oh, go ahead on. Look at y'all here. Magnesium. So why are we choosing the Celtic salt? Because it gives us electrolytes. Electrolytes are needed for our hydrochloric acid. Wait a minute. Wait. Electrolytes are needed for our energy, and to help us produce this thing called hydrochloric acid that's needed in the gut to break down our food. Then on top of that, the gray Celtic salt has a high amount of magnesium inside of there. The highest amount of magnesium. Pink Himalayan sea salt helps you also, but it's higher in potassium. Gray Celtic salt is high in magnesium. I had to get the clap hands together, boy. That was cool. Okay? So now we know what our purpose is. I want y'all to know the purpose, and also to alkalize the body. Yeah. It also helps to alkalize the body. Okay. So now we have This is all the way across. We're talking to every blood type. Every blood type. I know I said the O. I'm going to get in more detail about the O, but I need every blood type that's here right now to understand this about your health and wellness. All of you need salt, the proper salt. Why don't we need the white salt? Anybody know why we leaving the white salt alone? Anybody? Anybody? Well, why I can't just have the white one? I mean, the white one cheaper. I mean, I get a whole bunch in the white one. What's wrong with the white? I've been using the white salt all my life. What's wrong with the white salt? Anybody? Okay. It's high in sodium and all the minerals are stripped out of it. I appreciate you breaking it down like that. Yeah, I need y'all to know this here part. Because oftentimes we be doing stuff and we don't even know why we're doing it. We like, well, that lady on YouTube, she has said. No. You need to know. You need to know for yourself. You know how they talked about in church? You got to know that you know that you know. Yeah. So the white is stripped of all of its minerals, leaving it only two things. Sodium and chloride. But you need minerals because you are an electric being having a human experience. You're only seeing spectrums of light. All of this is just energy. You are vibrating. So you need your electrolytes from the proper salts. Gray Celtic salt has 80 plus minerals inside of it, right? Including magnesium that is needed in every organ in the body. White salt has been stripped. This is why it is leading to high blood pressure. Now, see, some doctors will tell people, stay away from salt. Yeah, stay away from white salt, but don't you dare go staying away from all salt, or you're going to be in trouble because you need salt. You need them electrolytes because inside of them 80 plus minerals, you got magnesium up in there, you got zinc up in there. You see what I'm saying? You got some iron up in there. You need that. You need all of that. And so if you're staying away from all salt, guess what? You're still getting the white toxic salt if you eat anything when you walk out the door. If you go to any restaurant, you're getting the white salt anyway. You eat any potato chips, you're getting the white salt anyway. You go to fast food places, you're getting white salt anyway. So make sure at home you have some colored salt to get your minerals. Because you're not going to live a salt-free life even if you tried. Ain't no way. If you ever visit a fast food place or a restaurant or shop at a grocery store, you're not going to be salt-free like you think you're going to be salt-free. You're going to still get that white salt because that white salt is out there in a lot of things. All right? So, next thing, all across the board. All across the board. What is the purpose for sea vegetables? Every blood type have sea vegetables. Why is this important? Why? Because we fish? Why? Why are sea vegetables important? What organ that the sea vegetable has a mineral in that really needs this here thing? What organ needs? Yeah, there we go. Mark knows. Ellen knows. Yes, iodine. Miss B knows iodine. Where's iodine needed? Not iodine is another thing that helps the body detox. Remember, grandma used to give us iodine. At least my grandma did. A lot of grandmas be on party buses and they don't even know what iodine is. The old school grandmas, you know, they used to have the little little coin pouch and, you know, the little ones that cooks. And they, you know, they was trying to be that virtuous woman and they knew them remedies. They will put iodine on the bottom of your foot because they knew it was good to help to detox your body. They knew that it was good to help you when you're sick and provide minerals, right? So what organ needs iodine? I know all of them, but if you have a big old neck, if you're feeling mental fatigue all day, every day, what organ is that's pulling on you? If you're really toxic, right? It's hard for you to talk, right? This is the symptoms of this particular organ not working. If you ain't effectively speaking your truth, what organ is this? Thyroid. So people out here, no sharing to the party bus, grandma.
No shame to them, but they don't know the remedies. They partying. All is God. You can party God. You can be the party God. You can be the healing God. But thank you for that. But the organ of the thyroid is in need of iodine. Iodine be missing from a lot of people's diet when they're not eating right for their blood type. So this is where sea vegetables come in, such as kelp and nori. Yeah, the granules. You could even use the sea vegetables wraps that they use like in Asian foods. You could eat them. I eat them sometimes like little chips, right? Because it supports the thyroid. Now I just said magnesium earlier, because magnesium supports the thyroid too. Okay, for those of you thyroid sufferers, magnesium, iodine, and there's one more thing that supports the thyroid function. It's called selenium. Selenium. You get this in your highly beneficial nuts for your blood type. Some people can get their selenium. These are the three things that you really need for good, proper thyroid function. Some people can get their selenium from Brazilian nuts, but all blood types can't consume Brazilian nuts. Some people have to get their selenium from walnuts instead. Right? Right. So that's why your nuts are important. See, if we eat a balanced diet for our blood type, we'll have everything that we need. Everything. I'm in thyroid. You're on thyroid medicine right now. I'm getting off this as soon as possible. Well, I'm giving you the juice, kid, where you should be starting and implementing these things. And you know, in an interesting thing, I was on TikTok and they had this lady that had thyroid cancer, and her doctor tells her, don't consume iodine. And I say nothing. I was like, oh really? Consume, because when it clashes with the medication, they tell you don't do it in conjunction with this here. No. We support medicine. We don't support that healing stuff. We've never studied that. But those are the things that let me tell you, I'm not telling you something I don't know. I don't speak about things that I don't know. I had thyroid issues. I had thyroid issues. I don't have them no more. You know what happened? Everything that's up in here. And it's the same detox that I often talk about, that these people up in these comments talking about, that really is helping them on a detox journey. Because this is high in sea vegetables. And it supported my thyroid. This is high in selenium, supporting my thyroid. This delivered oxygen to my blood, supporting my thyroid and detoxing my body. This is high in magnesium, supporting my thyroid. Yeah. Okay. Walnuts. Yes, Crystal. Thank you. Walnuts and Brazil nuts. Now, O's should have the Brazil nuts. They're not highly beneficial for the O's. So, if you're listening, don't you eat the Brazil. You need to move over to maybe the walnut instead. So we're talking about the things that are good for everybody. We talked about the sea salt. We talked about the sea vegetables. There's another thing that's good for everybody. This is good for everybody. When I talk about it, I want you to tell me, because I want to make sure that you're getting this. And if you get it, and by typing it, you teach your reflections that's looking at the comment, and they'll get it, and we'll create a domino effect. What is the thing, this citrusy thing that the lymphatic system needs to help with that lactic acid buildup, that uric acid buildup? What is this here fruit? It's two of them. One is darker, one is brighter. But just as long as either of them that you pick, that they have seeds inside of them. Because they help get rid of mucus. Eggs, this is the thing that you need to do every morning. You need a splash of this every morning, eggs, because you have the least amount of hydrochloric acid and you suffer with mucus production. What is this thing we talking about here? Lemon or key limes. Seeded lemon or key lime. So that's going to help with that mucus production, right? This is all purposeful. The best way to do this here is so you don't get burnt out with it, is to get you some key lime from the grocery store, squeeze all of them jokers all at one time, put them jokers up in a Ziploc bag, put them in the freezer, use them as needed. That's what I do all the time when I need to make my key lime aid, which I make a gallon at a time for my family to be in the refrigerator. I get a ball of the frozen key lime or lemon juice from the freezer, put it in a gallon container, fill it up with the water, sweeten it with my beneficial sweetener. Yeah, because I noticed them key limes, and you could even make, you could get fancy and creative with it. You could even make with the water first one of your herbal teas. Boil up your herbal tea, use that same said water and put your frozen key lime juice in there, sweeten it with agave. Now you got your beneficial herbal tea that's supporting maybe your cholesterol, your high blood pressure, whatever the herb of choice is on your highly beneficial food list, along with the lemon. That way you're tackling the issue, plus you're keeping the kidney open. Tackle open. You're telling the body, hey body. Let's say, for example, we do this here with dandelion. Hey body, I have cholesterol issues, so I'm gonna boil up some dandelion. I have liver issues. I'm gonna boil up this dandelion, and I'm telling you that I want to tackle liver issues. Now, when you tackle that liver issue, body, I want you to get it out of here. I want you to open up the kidneys and release this thing. I'm going to give you the medicine, the herbal medicine to do that, and I'm going to give you the extra support to open up the kidneys to get this up out of here. Finally, I'm going to drink plenty of water so my kidneys won't become stagnated because I'm sitting up here dehydrated and holding on to my toxins. I'm going to drink plenty enough of water so this stuff can be expelled out of my body expeditiously. Body, I gave you orders. Do what I say to do, not what you want to do. I'm cleaning up house. I'm telling you, I'm cleaning up house at a cellular level. Do it now. You see? Because you're God in your assimilated environment. You have power over the avatar. So for those people that say, oh, I guess I get these cravings, that means something inside of you trying to have power over your avatar outside of you. Sometimes something inside of you, a little critter inside of you trying to become the host. Your body's supposed to yield to you. Do what you say it's supposed to do. Not what it won't. Girl, I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I just couldn't help it. I had to go down there and give me some Lay's potato chips and a pig feet. Because, girl, I was fiending. What difference is that of you being out there in the streets than the little crackhead on a bicycle with a TV strapped to his back asking you for $40 because they couldn't sleep? You out there at crackhead time, you know, if you at that place or state of being. Now let's hear the body. Let's hear the body. Yeah, I go by Kid Song because my decades of kid. Oh wow, you trying to? Oh wow, you got a name of that right now? Are you trying to pass it right now? What is your blood type, Kid Song? This lifestyle change will be my wealth. Yes, that's what I do also. Oh, you put them together, Miss Sandra? Yeah, that's a beautiful place to be. That's a beautiful way to do it. That's a beautiful way to do it. All right, I gave y'all a just here. If you want to keep on listening to my live, support me on YouTube. This video for the TikTokers, I showed you how to get there. Link in my bio. YouTube, Black Triangle. If you want to continue this conversation, we're gonna be on YouTube. This is where my flow is. This is my people over here on YouTube. I'm about to check out of this kidney stone. If you want to continue and find out the remedy to stop having reoccurring kidney infections, I'm on YouTube. The link is in my bio. That means you click on my picture right here. You go to the black triangle in the picture right there, and you'll be able to see me on YouTube. Because TikTok have a little resistance with me, and so I'm about to get off. I'm talking about this here, right here. YouTube, right there. Thank you guys for being here. All right, be blessed. I'm on YouTube. Goodbye. Sorry about that, y'all. I got a little carried away. I love YouTube. I'm sorry, I love TikTok, I love interacting, I love the likes, but at the same time, I want to build my YouTube channel. So here we go. What is another thing? Let's see. We talked about the key limes. We talked about the sea vegetables. We talked about the salt. Another common thing, the key limes and the lemon. Another common thing that all blood types need is going to be their sodium bicarbonates.
Sodium bicarbonates are needed in the body because of the lining of the gut, right? The lining of the gut are made out of sodium bicarbonates. Sodium bicarbonates is really important for O's with the high hydrochloric acid, because if they don't keep up with the integrity of that lining of their gut, then their food, that acid is going to seep through and begin to burn them. So they need the highly alkaline sodium bicarbonates to buffer all of the acids that's supposed to be inside of there. All right? It's fine, my sister. Yeah. So those are the general things. It is also, I want to throw something in. Like, I've been talking to some people, or dealing with a group of people rather, that suffer with hair issues. That was my last video before the day before yesterday when I took a break. They be having hair issues and the hair inability to grow back. It's also equally important to know that your skin, or our skin, is slightly acidic. It's equally important to know that it's necessary to detox the skin too. You detox the skin similar to the way that you detox the inside of the body, by giving it its acids. It's key lime and lemon on the inside. Well, that's akin to giving it the vitamin C that it needs on the outside. Key lime and lemon on the inside. Vitamin C needs to be in your soaps, your shampoos, your facial creams on the outside, keeping a proper pH balance of the skin on the outside. Okay, that is so important. All right. So any questions as it pertains to health? Let's go back up here. Let me see what the thyroid, the issues was. Oh, they was answering the question. Okay, the health issues, kidney stones. Here's somebody. My daughter is an O, and she has kidney stones. Kidney stones for O. Definitely is going to need their highly beneficial oils for kidney stones, because O's are going to be actually on fire. And so kidney stones is pretty much saying that there's a bunch of acids. Acids is pretty much saying there's a bunch of inflammation. To put the inflammation out, O is going to need to consume its highly beneficial omega-3 oils. That's going to help with the stone. As far as an O is concerned, in their workout, they normally are strenuous workout people, and they actually heal their body when they are actually moving. But when it's kidney stone type issues, the movement shouldn't be all that strenuous. The movement should be maybe kind of like jumping, rebounding, kind of like clapping hands. Things outside externally that'll put out acids is something that a lot of people overlook. And this is a perfect time to do it. Is simply getting in the shower, getting in cold showers. When you have kidney stones, you're acidic, you're on fire. Cold showers will put that fire out. Let me tell you all of the benefits. It's going to increase testosterone, cold showers. And that's important for both women and men, because women sometimes have too much of estrogen going on, and we need to balance that testosterone estrogen level. But what happens with cold showers is now you have circulation throughout your whole body. You know how you get chill bumps on your body? You get them chill bumps on your body because it's letting you know that oxygen is being delivered. Blood is circulating at a fast pace. So when it's acidic, that's akin to inflammation. Things not moving, it's just on fire. But cold showers will soothe that inflammation, get that blood flowing. And if you have blood flow, you got to have oxygen delivered. Oxygen delivered throughout the blood, along with drinking H2O or your key lime water, is going to help. And with rebounding, things like this really help the body come from that acidic range. And when the body is no longer too acidic, those stones have to dissolve. They have to. And this is why it's important for the key limes and lemon, because the key lime and lemon is acidic in the mouth. But then when it goes down, it becomes an alkaline ash. So it's making the body, the large and small intestines, more alkaline. It's buffering them acids that's sitting up in that in them kidneys as uric acid, lactic acid, mucus,
which is a combination of toxins, and it can be on the acidic level too. So when you're consuming more alkaline drinks like that, they have to break up into smaller particles. This is an easy fix. It's an easy fix. So for another thing for wait, let me verify that this one here is on this, because I don't want I have a O, but he don't. Well, I got two O's up in here, but he don't have, none of them don't have no kidney thing. I'm gonna show you if I know it's on the meal plan, but I'm gonna just tell it to you. I'm gonna just tell it to you. Where's my note page at? Wait, oh here we go. Let's see. That's it. Okay. I wanted to make sure. Cayenne tea. I wanted to make sure, because I know we could have it, but I know A couldn't. Cayenne tea. So cayenne tea, I'm talking about real pure cayenne pepper tea with some lemon water. Cayenne and lemon water. Cayenne is high in vitamin. Here we go again. It's just like lemons are high in vitamin what? What cayenne pepper high in vitamin what? Anybody know? Cayenne pepper. Anybody know what cayenne pepper is high in? What vitamin? Hey Monique, thank you for being here, babe. Anybody know what cayenne pepper is high in? What vitamin? Nobody know? That can burst through clogged arteries, that can make your nose run. And nobody knows. Cayenne pepper is high also in vitamin C. Cayenne pepper can burst through clogged arteries. Cayenne pepper can stop internal bleeding. Cayenne pepper is highly beneficial. There we go, Monique. It's highly beneficial for blood type O. So we had a blood type O person up there talking about they had kidney issues. This is how I heal myself. Just based upon what I knew. And this is how I relate to everything, what I knew. So when I had the thyroid issues, I was like, wait, I know I need magnesium. I know I need selenium. I know I need iodine. So I'm going to do this, and this. And I'm going to eat this and this and this. And this going to make me feel better. Or when I was anemic, I was like, oh, so anemics really, they low on iron. So I'm going to have this herb because it's the highest form of iron there is. So I'm gonna put this herb inside of here, and so this is how I created this here sustained detox. I'm gonna put this highly beneficial herb that's high in iodine here, and then I mean that's high in iron in here, and then I need sea vegetables too for my iodine. And wait, hold up, I have irritable bowel syndrome too, so I need something that's gonna help me go to the bathroom. And wait, hold up, I'm too acidic, so I need a little magnesium to help me detox my body. And this is how I still eat today. I do my sustained detox. But this is how I eat today with that knowledge and that wisdom that I have about what is good for what. It's really beneficial. Yes, it is. So cayenne pepper tea will really assist. Any other oils with any type of other issues? Any other issues, sicknesses and disease that we could talk about that'll help just get a jump start in addition to your already meal plan that you have available on my website. Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? I'm waiting. Anybody? Nope. Okay, that's fine if you don't. So, pre and probiotics are beneficial for all blood types too. So you know how like on the TV, you'll see highly beneficial acidophilus, the little white little chunk of peel that you're supposed to chew, and it's supposed to taste like strawberries or grapes or all these different things that they get cultures from the lining of little cows and things like that. I'm an A. Oh, you have fibromyalgia. Okay. So I'm gonna get to it. So acidophilus, that's what I was talking about. So acidophilus, you get your acidophilus from your fruits that are thick and tacky. Your nature already made your pre and probiotic. So your prebiotic is going to be your highly beneficial sweeteners, and that's going to leave tackiness inside of the gut. That's going to leave your gut
with beneficial bacteria that could outweigh the bad. And once you have beneficial bacteria, this is why it's important for you to sweeten your herbal teas that's on your meal plan. You sweeten them with your highly beneficial sweetener, which is a prebiotic for you. Other pre and probiotics are things like onions that's on everybody's meal plan. Everything on your meal plan is really helping to get you in balance. It's getting you in balance with digestive enzymes. It gets you in balance with hydrochloric acid. It gets you in balance with the increase of microbiome diversity in your gut. It increases your metabolism. Everything on your meal plan. Everything. And so in the beginning, you know, it's going to take a process of you following it and just being gung-ho about your meal plan. It's just being true to your meal plan. And I challenge you to be true to your meal plan. It's going to only take maybe about 3 days for you to begin to feel the results. Some of you gonna feel the results in that thing that's on your meal plan that you haven't had in a long time. Some of y'all just going to feel results with just like drinking pineapple juice, because the pineapple juice helps to increase digestive enzymes like that. So some of you just going to go to the bathroom after your first, I'm talking about a thick, bulky bowel movement where you feel like you done lost 20 pounds. After your first bowel movement. You're going to begin to feel better. But I challenge you to go for 30 days. Make it a lifestyle. At least do 10 and see. Get your meal plan, get your list, and at least do 10 days and see how good your body feels. Because the thing about inflammation is this. We be in fight or flight mode and we don't realize it. So much so that when we take something that puts out inflammation, we're like, oh my God, what was that? I didn't even know. We'd be so busy on fire because not only is our food doing this because our blood and our food is creating chemical reaction, but it's also the stress level. It's also having to go to work when we don't want to be there. It's also that annoying relationship that we in, that we're trying to get up out of. It's also the cleanliness of that home, because all of this is energy, frequency, and vibration, and it's not allowing harmonious flow. And you and I supposed to be going through the thing that is flowing instead of creating resistance with anything. It's also like that energy that you house in your liver and your kidneys because you hated somebody. You know, I talk about health and wellness, but I want to chime in on that too. It's also that hate in your heart sometimes too. It's that bitterness. It's that sitting on the porch talking to everybody, that messiness. That messiness is coming out of your mouth because it comes from within. The sickness sometimes has to manifest. Well, I ain't gonna say sometimes. I don't want to step on those toes and I don't want to hurt your little feelings. But I too once was sick, but I once was lost, but I am found. Those of us that's constantly getting sick and deeper into sickness, we're spiraling down because of the way that we feel within. The bitterness within, the hate, the envy, the jealousy, the guilt, the unworthiness feeling within. We've been told ourselves this here. We done set in our bitterness of thinking within. And now that has created acids in our body too. Don't think just the blood and the food now. Hate is acidic. Come on. Hate is really acidic. Jealousy? Oh yeah, you're going to be on fire with that jealousy too. Let's get to the core if we really want to get to the core, because I teach mindfulness. So anything that's in this physical reality had to come from or stem from the nothingness. The nothingness is the energy. The nothingness is the spiritual essence that we all stem from. The nothingness is consciousness. The consciousness of our thought. What are you conscious of? Are you conscious of that hate? Are you conscious of that man or that woman that did you wrong? Are you replaying that consciousness? Is it pissing you off? Because if you get to a level of pistosity, guess what that means? Fire, acids. Because all the cells of your body got to get pissed. So that means they got to create a fire to keep up with your pissed off way. You see what I'm saying here? So let's not overlook that part of ourselves too. That job that we hate. I can't stay in this place. Everybody messy here. I ain't gonna never get a raise. That house, look at this junky house. I don't like this apartment. Why I gotta walk up them stairs? All of that plays a part in the acids in the body. That deprives oxygen right there.
That makes you on fire. That makes thick, tacky blood right there. Thick and tacky, just like you feel inside. You feel like, when you're wishing somebody would. Oh, your blood is nice and tacky. It had to get tacky because you wish it to be tacky when you wish somebody would. Hey, goddess. Hey, Mark. So true. Harmonious flow. High blood pressure and type 2 diabetes. Fibromyalgia with mesothelioma. All of these big old fancy words. Gout, carpal tunnel, arthritis, vertigo. Oh, I'm talking about all of this. It's always going to be one answer. It makes you think. It makes you think sometimes. So who sat down and created these big old words in the room to make it sound scary and sound, ooh, 13 letters in one darn word to say that your butt is on fire. Mesothelioma, fibromyalgia. Like who make this stuff up? Why they can't just say, what blood type are you? Why they can't just say that? Why don't you just eat for your blood type? Why they can't just say that? Why they can't just say, your blood has memory, so your ancestors ate this way. And it's really beneficial if you eat like your ancestors because they were more conscious, Inflammation is fire. Yeah, point blank period, it's just fire. Your ancestors wasn't on fire. No. They wasn't on fire. They were in alignment. They were in alignment. They ate foods that served them. They ain't have no wheat. It wasn't even made. They didn't have no bread. They wasn't drinking no beer. It wasn't even made yet. Where does stuff come from? In the biblical text in the book of Revelation, they'll say, "Come out of her, my people." You don't think that we are those people that need to come out of the foolery, come out of the closed mindset? Come out of her, my people. Yeah. Come out of her. Eat right for your blood type. Even as far as eating right for your blood type, it's another level of connecting for your blood type. You remember how in the biblical text they were telling you, don't marry into that bloodline. They had people in the biblical text that was on a deathbed in these parables that was telling other people, other tribes of people, telling their family, don't marry, mix and match with that bloodline. Don't taint the blood. Don't weaken the blood. Don't go over there mixing and matching with the person that's supposed to be teaching you a lesson. Match with the one that's supposed to be helping you win. That's no different from blood. Don't go over there and eat the food that's going to cause you inflammation. Eat the food that's going to cause you to be more alkaline, to live and win. You got cheat codes everywhere. Everywhere you look, you got cheat codes. You got meal plans. You got cheat codes to connect in relationships. You got cheat codes to connect with anything you want to connect with. When you go connect though, you got me telling you what to do in conjunction to what you need to eat on your blood type meal plan. I'm telling you, hey, if you got this, since you have the meal plan, don't overlook that right there, because you really need to focus on that, because that's really going to help you with your cholesterol. That's really going to help you with your diabetes right there. Pointing it out. Are you ready? Somebody gotta be ready. Somebody gotta be doing this. Being the doer instead of a hero only. Inflammation is fire. It's time out for fire. So I gave y'all a lot for fire. For fire to increase alkalinity, baking soda, sodium bicarbonate by bread meal. I gave you key lime. I gave you the sea vegetables. I gave you cold showers. I gave you the idea of paying attention to what you're putting on your body, your soaps and stuff, because your skin is slightly acidic, 5.5. You can't be putting alkaline soap on you all the time. You gotta mimic the skin's oils. You gotta mimic the integrity of the skin. I sell these soaps. I sell these body butters. I sell these detoxes. I offer the downloadable meal plans, everything that you could ever need on my website, solidlypub.org. One more thing for the O's though. I'm doing it every day. There you go, Sandra.
One more thing for the O's. One more thing for the O's before I get up out of here. Are there any other blood types up in here besides O's? One more thing for the O's. Believe it or not, I didn't list this, and this is me not really kind of like wanting to share this here, because I didn't want the O's to get real crazy about this. It's only neutral though; it's not highly beneficial. But red wine is actually neutral for O's. I never shared that ever before because I really just don't really. I just know, rather, I'll put it that way. I know that we could create dimethyltryptamine on our own. I know that we don't need false courage. I know we're everything that we need, but I just want to throw that in for those that have, because for some reason, them O's really like to drink. They like to drink on something. So red wine is really highly beneficial for the O's. Mark, will you? Oh, a little bit about cholesterol. We talked about the cholesterol. I gave you dandelion. Dandelion is the best herb for cholesterol. Mark, dandelion tea is the best herb for cholesterol, along with your highly beneficial omega-3 oil for your blood type. But yeah, A's up in here. A's. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm doing it every day. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that in for the O's. For the O's. Red wine. I probably ain't gonna say it no more, like I said. Cause you God to me. And you know, you're the original people. You're the original man that walked the face of this so-called earth, this so-called matrix. And then I believe that I know that you're a powerful being. And sometimes, you know, when you tell certain people that are so focused or concerned about the physical or feeling good in that moment, when you tell them those type of things, they depend upon it and they become a little cheat code for them. Just like with consciousness, some people that are conscious, they like to depend upon smoking. You know, I will say, I don't want to get tagged for saying that word, I would say the reefer. Some people would like to depend upon smoking reefer. That's the old school way of saying it. But no, you have crystals fluid. You are the land that's flowing with milk and honey. You have the ability to secrete dimethyltryptamine all by yourself. Once you know that, once you get to know yourself and sit with yourself. So A's are here, and the A's, y'all have your meal plan already, Crystal? Yeah, Crystal and Felicia. What are the issues with the with an A? First of all, I can tell you, your mucus production is high, and if you decide to still eat meat as an A, you causing thick, tacky blood. You're causing those spider veins in your body. You're causing a lot of unnecessary issues because you should be eating seafoods. You should be eating seafoods, lighter meats. So that's going to be the biggest thing for you all. The biggest thing. You don't have anything like cayenne pepper that can burst through clogged arteries, but you do. I mean, it's powerful as cayenne pepper that's going to make you drip and really release that mucus like fast and with a real punch like cayenne. But your lemon and key lime is still doing the same thing. And I would say for you all, the punch will come in from maybe something like the alchemist oil. The alchemist oil, I have that in your highly beneficial herbal potion. So if you consume your highly beneficial herbal potion, one of the ingredients on it is the alchemist oil. The alchemist oil can burst through that blood for you. It's gonna give you a kind of like a burning sensation, numbing kind of sensation, like the cayenne pepper. That's the only thing that really would burn, unless we go into wait, before I say this one, let me make sure. Unless we go into wait. Unless we go into, I'm thinking ginger. I want to say ginger. I want to say it, but I gotta make sure. Because I don't have my thing in front of me, my printout. Oh yeah. Unless we go to ginger. Ginger is highly beneficial for y'all too. I just wanted to make sure because y'all fragile. unless we're going to ginger. So like a big power pack concoction is that herbal potion. What makes it really, really powerful is going to be that alchemist oil that's inside there. The alchemist oil in conjunction with that ginger that's inside of there, that's going to be the thing that's help when y'all thick tacky blood. Right? The ginger inside that, because if you have like, and this is something that I did in the beginning. This is something, my go-to thing when I had irritable bowel syndrome. I would take the ginger root and I would cut the ginger root in a quarter size, and I would chew it. I'm chewing on the ginger root, and I'm taking the pulp is in my mouth, right? I cut the edges off, and I'm chewing, and the pulp of the ginger root is in my mouth, and I spit that out, but I'm drinking or I'm swallowing the juice thereof. Ginger root is really, really good for irritable bowel syndrome. It's good for digestive issues. It's good for mucus. So you got ginger root in your concoction. You got other highly beneficial herbs up in there. But the ginger and that alchemist oil, it is akin to you consuming like a vitamin C highly beneficial potion with cayenne pepper. Because the oils, the juices that's in your concoction is going to be your antifungal. This is going to be your mucus destroyer. So you can't be an A on this live saying that you got the meal plan when you have the potion on the meal plan on page 3. It tells you what your highly beneficial prebiotic is and your highly beneficial potion to lubricate and to break all of that mucus down. It's right in front of you. A lot of people overlooking that herbal potion. It's on page 3 and it says start here if you're sick. Yeah. Not all of us like to drink. I could never stand the smell alone. Oh, really? Really? Now that's a first. Boy, them O's, the ones in my environment, they either like to drink liquor or they drink their coffee or their little wine. I mean, beer, coffee, or wine is what I'm saying. One of them. And so a good friend of mine, a friend of mine would always come to me with a Starbucks cup in his hand, talking about health and wellness, talking about, what you think I need to do for this year? And I was like, dude, you're dehydrating yourself with the coffee. It's like, you know what? You're right, because every time I drink this, I'd be so dehydrated. You might be on to something. I'm like, yeah. And so it's almost akin to them having their beer. It's like liquid wheat for them. And it helps, increase candida and different things like that. And so that's why I really be cautious of telling them about drinks. I would rather them consume on their highly beneficial meal those herbal teas that's on a highly beneficial meal plan, because these are like Buddhist monk type teas that'll help with their nervous system, that'll help relax their body because of their stress, because of their cortisol level. They do need things that calm them, but that's where the herbal teas that I put on their meal plan, or that's where their benefit at. Yeah. Hey. Oh, hey, Miss Grateful. Thank you for being here. Inflammation, swelling, mucus, allergies on the overload. Yeah. All of that's just accent. Oh, there's one answer here. Asthma. Yep. That's mucus. That's overproduction of mucus. Now, we all have a certain amount of mucus, regular mucus membrane, but we, especially like A's, or I ain't gonna say just A's to put them in one pot. Any blood type that's been not eating for their blood type for so long can become a mucus factory. A's often get there faster because they produce mucus more than other blood types. And because if they eat out of their meal plan, they'll get, they're prone to, more mucus production and getting out of alignment with sickness and disease easier and faster because they lacking the hydrochloric acid. But any blood type, it's just poor circulation. It's just oxygen not being delivered. So for that asthma, Alicia, cold showers is a win in conjunction to eating for your blood type and your highly beneficial herbal potion. You love ginger. Ginger is the truth, man. Ginger is the truth. There's so many concoctions you can use with ginger, and when you do these type of things, drizzle this on your fish, on your highly beneficial seafood. Drink it by itself first thing in the morning or late at night. Your herbal potion. Drizzle it on. Let it be your new salad dressing. Add a little bit of something to it if you want, but let that base of that herbal potion be something that you try to consume daily because it's helping you with beneficial bacteria, it's helping you with digestive enzyme, it's helping you with omega-3s, it's helping you with inflammation, it's helping deliver oxygen, it's giving you vitamin C, it's giving you a plethora of everything right there in the herbal potion. All of these questions, that herbal potion will help with cholesterol, it can help with high blood pressure, it can help with diabetes because it's lubricating, it is expelling, it is anti-inflammatory, antiviral, antifungal, antimicrobial, antibacterial, all in the herbal potion. It's right there. But you got to be consistent with it though. You can't be like, oh, I tried it one time. Yeah, it was all right. It's also helping with the gallbladder duct. The gallstones that be up in the near the liver for bees. This is important. Bakima, if you're still here, bees, that herbal potion is helping with that gallbladder duct. Miss Barbara, if you hear, that's another bee. Bees are not common on Malats because we're only 10% of the U.S. population. But it's helping to open up the gallbladder duct when you consume your highly beneficial herbal potion. And when you open up that gallbladder duct, that is your liver detoxing. Bees, I'm saying this for bees because bees often get toxicity in the liver because of the rancid oils, because bees often get triggered or inflamed by consuming the wrong oils. The wrong oils become rancid in them, becoming havoc on their liver and becoming havoc on their intestines because it causes holes in the digestive tract. And this is why, me as a bee, I suffered with irritable bowel syndrome because of that. All of it, it's interesting that all of these sicknesses is pretty much blood type related. Yeah, even birth defects are blood type related. Blood type related. So eating for your blood type is always going to be the win. And I don't know if you were here earlier, Miss Grateful, but my family back home are all eating for their blood type, and I feel so blessed. I feel so happy because it's beautiful to help y'all out there. I don't know. I've never seen any of you all. I know y'all blood types and stuff. There's certain things about y'all from memory, from y'all coming on my lives and y'all talking to me. I've never seen any of y'all in the physical reality, but I've seen and touched and experienced my family who I know has been through sickness and disease. And to hear that they're all eating for their blood type now, they all know their blood type and they all downloaded the meal plan and they all thriving and they're all feeling good, touches my heart. I mean, the depths of my heart is like a hand. That just lifts my heart and say, they finally got it. Finally got it, and I'm so happy for them. I'm happy for y'all, but it's just a difference. It's a difference because I stem from that. I come from that port of life of my mother. I come from that relationship of sleeping on my sister's chest at night when I was a little girl and scared. And to see them ever experiencing, just because of culture of being in New Orleans, Louisiana, to see them ever experience this thing called sickness and disease because they're so hooked on this thing called soul food that was killing and destroying their soul. It just brings joy to my heart. Woo! To know that they're there. I'm happy for all of you all, but I just had to share that with y'all today that I'm happy. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, B. Oh, hey, B. I remember you. You emailed me. I remember you, man. Thank you for being here. I like the coffee. Having a hard time giving it up. Forget the alcohol for me. Oh, you like the coffee? Yeah. Well, I mean, coffee is not beneficial for all, but you got some herbal teas, so the warmth is still there. The teas are helping you calm you with your, nervous system, helping you put out the fire within you. And so I think it's a tweak of thinking there. And so that's, I'm telling you or sharing with you how I would think it to be, But you talking to somebody who never liked coffee. I used coffee. I drank coffee 2 times in my life. The first time I drank it, I hated it, and I said I wasn't gonna drink it no more. The next time I drank it, it was only because I was trying to drive a far distance and I was about to go to sleep. And I guess that's not the safest thing or the best thing, but it kept me up to get me where I needed to be at that time. And then I realized, I said to myself, I'm like, and to my family, I was like, man, all of the people, and I had just retired, I was moving, trying to travel, and I had to drink coffee to see, to take my turn to get to this here new state that I'm in. And I told my family, I was like, you know what? Those people was cheating. They was coming, they was coming to work, they was coming to work going to coffee high, and I had to go to work normal. It's so not fair. So now I understand why they had them little adrenaline rushes and stuff with their coffee, because it really takes the edge off. I get it. It took my edge off to get me on the road, traveling for 32 hours. But think about the benefits of teas. Think about the benefits of not being acidic. Think about the benefit of being alkaline and not being inflamed and having fire on the inside. That's what I would do. If you reprogram your mind, you can do anything. When I wanted to get off of drinking milk, I programmed my mind. I'm like, look, I ain't about to drink no cow puss no more. Because even though my body was telling me, because just like coffee for your body gonna tell you, you know, that your acid, your hydrochloric acid and your coffee ain't embracing each other with a hug. My body was telling me, because they call it lactose intolerant, it was telling me that milk, too much of that milk, even though I'm a bee and I can consume some, I was like a milk drinker, and I was all over the place, like, right, you know, on top of having irritable bowel syndrome because I was eating the wrong oils and not drinking, digesting the wrong oils with my food, and not drinking or any teas or eating for my blood type. All that was getting up in here was messing me up. So I told myself, we gonna chill out with the cow puss. And now I don't even want no milk. I could have it, but I don't even want it because it's still in my head. I think about cow puss every time. Like, you reprogram that mind. Now we're gonna chill out on the glue. That's another easy way to chill out on the wheat. We're gonna chill out on the glue when we look at pizzas. Because there's gluten in bread, there's gluten in wheat, there's gluten in these biscuits, glue sticking to the walls of your intestines, preventing any of your minerals from being absorbed. So I look at bread and different things. Bread ain't highly beneficial for nobody. Because bread have the high fructose corn syrup, it has a gluten in it, it has all kind of different ryes and certain things that, you know, flours and certain things that certain blood types can't consume. That's why there's no bread for no all. There's no all bread. So I say, you know, I'm not gonna be eating no glue, man. I can't be having stuff stick to me. And you can feel it when you're digesting it. Sometimes you gotta drink and gulp some water. That's its thickness. That's it. That's letting you know when it boils down and breaks down, that's gonna be a clump of mucus in there. If you begin to think like this here, you begin to say, nah, I'm gonna go ahead and get some of that fruit, them lettuce, you know. And so it's okay. It's okay to have this negative thought, to reprogram your mind, to have a negative thought, a negative idea of something in order for you to stop going down that road that is broad, that's leading to destruction. And then begin to think about your fruits and your highly beneficial vegetables as the thing that's going to give you your life force. That's the thing is, oh, I'm loving on myself. This is going to electrify my body. Turn the other cheek, it says in the biblical text. Turn your cheek from the things that's not serving you to the things that are. Oh, yeah, I'm going to make this here out of this. Oh, because I love this here fruit on my highly beneficial meal plan. So I'm going to make sure, I'm going to make sure I have that fruit juice in my refrigerator all the time. Yeah, I'm going to make sure if I don't do nothing else, I'm going to do that. And you start there, you're renewing your mind. That's all you're doing. You're conjuring up energy of love, of self-love here. You're no longer thinking about that which ain't serving you. You're giving energy to the things that are serving you. And you're lifting yourself up and making yourself whole. This is alchemy, in case you ain't figured it out. This is pure alchemy. Yeah. My family is from Louisiana. Way too much gumbo, macaroni and cheese, fried chicken. I know, right? Boudin. Yeah, time for me to get out, right? Yeah, or you have only one cup a day? Yeah, they got so much. The crawfish, the chitlins, a lot.
and you know, you end up getting caught up in it because it tastes so good now. Don't get it twisted. I'm out here. I'm walking around with 21 Seasons Salute and pecan blair sea salt and salted sea salt in my glove compartment out here in Arizona because the flavor, I do love the flavor, but just eating everything and every part of everything, it's a little bit too much. It becomes too much. Yeah, that's true because it wasn't hard for me to give up chicken. I'm working on it. Oh yeah, chicken can be so easy, and I'm giving y'all the mindset to do it. I'm helping y'all with the mindset. Chicken can be so easy. For me, I wrote about it in my book. When it was time for me to get rid of chicken, I cried. And I ain't ashamed to say it. I cried. Because we had fried chicken, we had baked chicken, we had smothered chicken. We had Popeyes. Oh my God, New Orleans, Popeyes. I grew up on 2-piece spicy white with mashed potatoes and jalapeno pepper with the strawberry drink. And you want me to give up chicken? But this was my inner being telling me this here. This was before I even knew that I was eating right for my blood type. It was my inner being. And in my book, I wrote about it that I felt the pain, the cry of the chicken on the table. And I had just cooked it. And I was scared. I wanted to run up out of the house. My mind traveled to the chicken being tortured. This is how my inner being was dealing with me. And I cried. I didn't know what I was going to do. But for y'all, it's easy now because look, I done cracked the code all of these years, 10 plus years of doing this. Now I can tell somebody who like chicken what their option is. For B, if you like chicken and you notice it's going to mess with your hormones, you know it's going to inflame you, go over there to turkey. Turkey ain't highly beneficial for you. It's neutral, but at least it ain't going to have you on fire. At least it ain't going to mess with your hormones. That's not for every blood type. I'm just saying that for B now. But now I know more of the cheat codes to help everybody, and I love being in a position to help other people. I really do. I just want to have a legacy behind, and I love this platform. I really, really do because now I call it. I told my baby boy, I was like, boy, I'm monetized now on YouTube. I finally get paid for this $1 million mouthpiece. That's why I clicked off of TikTok because I mean, you know, you could giving, you want to receive at one point. You know, you want to receive something for your time, your energy. I'm retired. I could talk to you all for hours about this because it's my passion. But at the same time, I love what I do. I love what I do. And I've been through so much of it. So I could say, oh, no, yeah, I tried that way. Yeah, well, this was better. And I'm happy to be there for y'all because I was in a place where I had nobody. And I said, when I get there, when I figure this thing called health and wellness, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to hit and bless my reflections because I needed the help and I couldn't find it. I looked for this and I couldn't find it. I had to go through all of the ins and outs. But I understand why I had to go through it to be in a better position to help you. And so I will. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. You will actually see things differently. Yeah, you will. You will. But it's all a mind thing. When I found out that meat goes through rigor mortis, it grossed me out so bad that I really stopped eating it. So you don't eat any more? No meat at all? Yeah. Yeah, and that's a cool thing. It's a cool thing to not eat meat. Because like I say, I only fool with turkey and salmon. And that's not every day. It's been a couple of weeks now since maybe over a month since I had turkey. And when I do, it be like just a little bit. I had salmon maybe about a week ago. But I don't eat meat every day. I could. I have meats. I don't like a lot of them. I don't like really all of my highly beneficial ones. None of them. Like what? I'm not putting that thing up in my mouth. So the ones that I feel comfortable with is the salmon and the turkey. And that's what I just stay there. I stay there. Find where you gonna stay and what feels good. You ain't gotta eat everything on that meal plate. Find what feels good to you. Like, oh, okay, this is good enough. This is good enough for the meat. And because I'm actually more like a fruitarian than anything if I would express. I love fruit. I love fruit. I'll get all kind of different fruit and just wild out just on fruit. And it gives me my energy. But just make sure if you're not eating, I say that to say, make sure that if you're not eating meat, Crystal, that you are eating your highly beneficial fruits and your highly beneficial vegetables. You got to know what those are because so many times throughout my years of helping people in this area, so many times they have so many vegans that go become this little vegan and they don't want to eat nothing but what's grown in the soil. But everything that's grown in the soil ain't good for everybody. It's blood type based. So when you become the vegan, or you stay away from the meat, and you fall in love with maybe an orange, let's say, and the orange is not highly beneficial for your blood type, what you're really doing now is you're eating something that's causing bacteria overgrowth. And so this is why a vegan that loves orange, like say for example, just love orange, just eat an orange. Like, I'm a vegan, I just drink my orange juice and just water. Yeah, that's why I'm getting my vitamin C, he say, or she'll say. But yet they still wear glasses. They still have candida. They still, have halitosis. They still have bacteria vaginosis. Still have recurring yeast infections. That's because of that orange, that one orange. It wasn't good for their blood type. So the knowledge is still important in the aspect of being a vegan too, when you don't eat the meat. Right? Yeah, thanks for all of this valuable information. Miss B was right on the money about your knowledge. Oh, thank you. Love my Popeyes red beans. You like your red beans and Popeyes? Man, I came up off of that in New Orleans, and it seems to be like the best place to get it, New Orleans. I don't know what they do with the one in New Orleans versus the ones in the other states. But the New Orleans Popeyes, oh my God. And then you think about the people that's fighting over the chicken sandwich and stuff. If you really start paying attention and peeping things, you'll be backing up from certain foods and certain things. Like, why is Chick-fil-A line so long? When you start to just sit back, it's symbolic to, see, I'm an introvert and I do this stuff anyway. I sit in the mall food court and I'll watch. I like to people watch. I'll go out, when I was younger, I'll go out in the club and I'll be like, sit back and I'll people watch. But when I'm going and get something to eat, I'm people watching too. Like, wait a minute, this line is long. Is these people addicted to this? And then when the Popeyes people started fighting and stuff, what's going on? I need to find out what's up in the ingredients. And then when you conclude and understand that there's more chemicals than it is substance that you might think is food, and you're like, they're messing with the people head. And then so you get on this idea of, I ain't trying to get my brain manipulated no more, because I don't drink at all, and I never, ever since, well, to be honest with you, when you're 13 in New Orleans, from 13 to 18, you done had all the liquor you could have for a lifetime. That was me. By the time I was like 18 years old, like, you be sneaking your mama and your daddy them beers and stuff, because it's a party place. Everybody party. And so I tasted of it, and then I'm like, nah, I don't want to do that no more for the rest of my life. That's a little too much. So when you get to that place in life where you done already peep game with the things that's going on in people's body, and you see how people being controlled by their mind, and you see how people fighting and wilding out because you paid attention, you were observer of that thing. You were being wise as a serpent, but yet as gentle as a dove. You're like, nah, that's that road that's broad that many people go and travel by. I ain't about to be part of that. And you're able to make a valid stance, and you stay there. And you don't get manipulated. Your mind not supposed to be tricked by things like high fructose corn syrup, tricking your brain into thinking that you're hungry when you're really full. And then on top of that, they give you drugs like the Ozempic drug. It tricks your body and your stomach into thinking it's full, stopping your body from secreting certain hormones. And so now when you stop shooting yourself with a needle in your stomach, now the hormones are back that you had to cut off all that time. Now you're triple decker obese, because now you should have weaned off. And a lot of people that have appetite issues, it's hard for them to wean off and eat right. That was the problem they had going in. And so sometimes we get bamboozled, man. If we don't take control of the thoughts up in here, your food and them chemicals out there gonna take over it, and then you gonna end up having something taking over and being the host. You ain't gonna be the host in your body no more. And that's not a comfortable place to be, because that akens to essence, that akens to sickness and disease and disharmony. And you don't want to be there. I've been there. I wore glasses. I had vertigo. I had irritable bowel. I had thyroid issues. I had anemic. I had hair falling out. I had acne. I had everything. I had it all. And I reversed it too, because I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. And this is the answer. Yep.
That's what I've been doing. I love fruit, and my 7-year-old son eats it all when I buy. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, especially for them children. If I could do anything over again, and I don't like saying that because everything turned out so perfect in my life. I'm so perfect. Everything is perfect. I'm early retirement. I love what I do, but I'm not saying that I live with any regrets because I don't. But with my knowing, it would have felt even better if I could have like breastfeed fed my children, and held on to that placenta. This is for those mothers to be. I like to teach this kind of stuff. Held on to that placenta. Let it dry up. Breastfed. Gave my children some fruit and vegetables. Just got set up there. I know I would have been a little juicy, little healthy, eat for your blood type mom. I know I would have did well, but I didn't have that opportunity because I was in a state of ignorance. I was still asleep. But I did do one thing before my boys left home. I said I was going to do one thing right by them. And I taught them what health and wellness is. I taught them the foundation, and I'm so happy that I had a chance to do that. But there are some young women that listen to me. You don't have to be like I was, and giving your children the chemicals and the shots and this and that and the third. Because here's the thing, everybody have their story, and everybody go. You can't get this thing called life wrong. But here's the thing, how I look at it. The foundation of health and wellness is so important. That foundation. Them children come up in here and they don't really have like a immune system. It's being built. And before it's even being built, they're getting injections in their body. Before they have a real structure of immunity, they're getting medication being fed to them. They're getting ripped off of their placenta. They're getting separated from the DHA production to help with the brain function. If you look at those little bitty babies, those babies that are vegan to compare to those that are drinking milk out of a can, the little can baby head be just a wobbling, but that vegan baby been sitting up like, hi, how are you? I've been here before. Nice to meet you again. It's just such a difference. And I would have created that environment, is all I'm saying, for my children. Because that foundation is really, really important. Even for like an egg, I know the foundation is so important because I deal with a lot of egg babies that had stomach cancer. Because their mama didn't know nothing about them being an egg and eating light foods. It's so important, y'all. So why y'all know, speaking of my family, why y'all know this thing? Follow this thing and teach your children this thing. Because speaking of my family, my little great nieces and nephews now gonna thrive because their mama know. So we the ancestors. We're supposed to be righting the wrong. Their mama know, my little niece know. So my great nephew, her baby, that's her great nephew. Yeah, my great nephew. He gonna know. He old. And I'm like, oh, okay. We got some O's up in here still. Let him thrive. Start him off right. Get him his fruits and vegetables now in his body, so he can build a solid foundation. Once you got that solid foundation, is akin to that biblical text where they say, train up a child in the way that they should go. When they grow up, they won't depart because they'll know how to get back home. They'll know because mama be the taught them. Yeah, I'm trying a lot of new foods from the list, like soy milk and tofu for the first time. And I love them. See that? Because your blood love them. Your ancestors love them. You have memory inside of you that's going to love them. I'm so proud of you, Crystal. I'm so proud of you. One more shrimp po' boy before I get right. Now you listen at that. Listen at that. One more shrimp po' boy. I haven't had a shrimp po' boy in so long. But I came up on that, so I know how addictive it can be. Dressed, of course. Fully dressed. Yeah. Dripping wet. Yeah, you will want to get it dressed with that darn bread. You want it as wet as possible to get some kind of lubrication with that dry bread that they be on. That's my thing too. Once you stop taking the shot, then what? When somebody was diagnosed, I was told placenta have to be saved his life, but I didn't even know. Oh, yep. Because we don't know. I see what you're saying. Oh my God, I see what you're saying. And then that's another thing, being on the shot. I was on the shot for one moment in my life too, hormones out of whack, gaining weight, irregular cycles and stuff from the hormones. And that's actually how I had my second boy, because of switching from the shot to appeal because I was on the shot, and Lord, the shot had me so emotionally wrecked. I remember like it was yesterday. I was standing in front of the copy machine at corporate America and just crying, like, right, crying. And one of the engineers came over, like, what is wrong with you? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know. It was just horrible because my hormones was just out of whack from the shot that I was on. And then in between the switch, I ended up getting pregnant, not knowing nothing about health and wellness. Still, the second go round with my second son, him coming forth through me as anemic with irritable bowel syndrome, iron. You know, I struggled with that. I was on bed rest with him out of the 9 months for 7. I had IVs going through my body just to deliver oxygen with my thick, tacky blood, low blood pressure, but yet toxic. See, if we know this, we don't have to give life to other life cycles and have them, because we just giving life, we just recreating ourselves. We creating ourselves. And so if mama had a problem with kidney issues and mama don't get that thing resolved, don't think that baby kidney gonna be top tier. Mama just gave life, reproduced life of herself, likened to itself. God made man likened to itself. So you gonna be like the self. The baby gonna be like the self. But we have a way where we can recreate that or recreate that to be different. By starting with ourself, then the recreation of self won't have to experience the dis-ease and disharmony when we bring forward life through us. Okay? All right, babe. Yeah. Whew. Anyway, I'm done for the day. I'm done with my rant. It's 12:15 out here in the zona, in the desert, and I'm about to go outside and talk to my birds. Those of you who are interested in the meal plan, if you don't already have it, saltoftheearthpub.org is my website. I have, for those bees out there, I have the licorice root available on my website now. It's highly beneficial to open up the adrenal glands. I have sustained detox available on my website for all blood types. It's a 30-day detox. I have your meal plans. I have your soaps, your body butters. I have your detoxes, whatever you need. Check out my website. I do consultations, one-on-one consultations, and mentorship. I do it all. This is my passion. This is the very thing that I know that I was born to do. My nephew's daughter only eats chicken. I keep explaining to her mom to please stop feeding her so much chicken because of the hormones in the chicken. I don't know what to do. Just stay in alignment and see them people, just like I just told you about my mom and my family. See them people healed already. Look at them through the eyes of God, and you stay doing your thing. And they're going to begin to see your energy is going to quicken them. But you must stay in alignment doing what it feels good to you to do. That's the only way you can reach them. That's the only way that the lady with the issue of blood was able to be healed, because the Christ conscious one stayed in alignment, stayed in flow. All right, so you just stay in alignment. Thank you for jumping over here, everyone. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. Miss B told me what I need ordering today. Good.